I'm afraid you missed it. Look, I don't suppose we can exchange it for a boy, now could we?
This is the worst day of my life!
Horrible, miracle, smelly little miracle, we look at everything I have ever seen. Organ boy is breaking beans. Every life is unbelievably unlike. The chances of existence almost infinitely small. The most common thing in life is life. Every single life is a miracle. Miracle. Yes, sir, that's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Hang on.
She keeps trying to read me books. That's not normal for a 5-year-old to be reading. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy!
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories. This is not normal.
I will call you straight back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this.
What about me? I'm gonna go a whole house. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to go lick my roots, and I shan't talk to you for the rest of the evening.
But us will make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich Russian businessman. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
There! Listen to the boy!
I'm a girl.
All I can say is that Kevin's Michael inherited his own man's brains. Right, son? Michael.
Well, I shall take the money when you've earned it, and I shall spend it, but shan't enjoy it for the despicable way you've talking to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid book and your stupid reading.
That's not fair.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your head mistress, Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics down the Hannah. What do you think she's going to do a little goblin like you, boy?
I'm a girl.
Off to your bed, you little bookworm.
So
Extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of violets. Hair tonic. For men. Yup.
In business, son, a man's head is his greatest asset. Good head, or beats good brains.
Why on earth would you do that?
I'm just wrong side by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
My head! Oh, my head! I'm going to jail today! The Russians! What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You can pretend you're an elf.
Listen to the fool! The boys are leaving!
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The city locked in school dug that up.
I'm glad here. Matilda, what a pleasure to see you in the library again.
Yes, I mean, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for girls to have their own space.
Oh, your parents must be so proud of a girl as clever as you. And you tell them the amazing stories you tell me. Oh, I just love your stories, Matilda. That's a hit, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers, an acrobat and an escapologist, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts, and not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats would purr in the castle, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
Although they loved each other, they were sad. We have everything, everything. We do not have a child.
The sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharps and spiky objects.
Caught by the man, locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. 'cause you like that you know it's his ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. If I try, I can't remember how before my life had ended, for my happy days were over, before I first heard the feeling of the world. The girl was curious, so innocent I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you a thing or two. You listen here, my dear, you can put it to the feeling if you say how to plan it, if you try to be love, you should stay out of trouble and remember to be extremely careful. Why? Why? Didn't you hear what we said? Just you wait for his head. Just you wait for his A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Why? Just you wait for his head.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day in school. Now, can anyone read this? Very well, Nigel. I best think if we leave it there. We don't want you to burst the bless us on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda? I can read words. So, Matilda, you can read words. Well, I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences, because a sentence is just a big bunch of words. If you can't read sentences, you've got no chance of books. And have you read a whole book by yourself? More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few. A few? What books did you read? Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. There's a girl in my class, Matilda Forward.
Daughter Mr. Harry Winwood. Learns Winwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat though. Said she's a real wart.
Oh, no, it's just I don't think Matilda's that type of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum est magatum?
Bambinatum est magatum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb on my desk this morning. I'll have it for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
Headmistress, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? Rules!
Well, I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? 1969. my big moments came that I treated our rules with casual disdain. No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
And if you want to teach success, you don't need to sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little switch to turn the line. Sing, Jillian.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I applied this principle to hammer throwing life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the very line and throw it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, I must tell you, Headmistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty question asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich!
They took one look at the mileage on my first car and said that my cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied?
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe
Of
it?
course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
What's this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it.
Here's what I think of your lovely.
It's a library book.
You shut the little man. Oh, I left my dad's lessons with the Rodolfo.
Now get out of here, you little stinkworm.
Do we have a soup with?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you glue your stupid book to your stupid head?
Because you find a life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You must let the little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, don't those cranes give you a headache? I mean, it's got a head all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I think it's best if I stick around and if we're best friends. I'm Lavender.
Heidi, someone poured a whole can of Chico in the Trunchbull's chair. Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me.
That's not fair. Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you are squished.
They're saying she's gonna put me in chokey. They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. It's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spice and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit, and even if you could, there are nails on the bottoms
am I doing here? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thrift.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
My mommy says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit. And you, what's your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
That's right, sir. 154 brand new call, sir. Completely different. Green hair. Yeah, it was National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in life. Like lettuce and snort. Tomato and sir. Absolutely, sir. My boy said. That's how it's done. I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
It's Miss Honey.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dad's partner, reversing.
Hola, Italiano. Bene?
Who is this, babe? You know what interruptions do to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, then stop her reading from reading it. Lord knows you've tried.
I'm in the zone, dog. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
Look, Miss Hussy, I'm not in favor of her girls being all clever parents. Now, look at you and look at me. I chose looks and you chose books. Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that my people are clever. It's very quaint, it's very sweet, but wrong. People don't like smarty pants when they're around. Clever that they know stuff we don't know. Now here's a tip. What you know matters less than the volume which what you don't know is expressed. Content has never been less important, so you have got to be loud. So you gotta learn to stand up, stick out from the crowd. A little less flash, a lot more heat, a little less facts, a lot more feel, a little less brains, a lot more hair, a little less head, a lot more there. Don't pretend that you are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special and told. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower, and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hand, over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So that has a happy ending.
No. Just then the acrobat sister stepped forward to produce a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You shall perform on this day, or after prison you both shall go.
No. Well, what happens next?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How's that sound? Matilda, that is the biggest hug in the world. Are you going to hug all the arrows at me?
Matilda Wellwood. Where is she?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
I meant what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a servant into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Head Mistress Matilda's been in here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty!
Okay, look, I stole the cake, and I was definitely sort of thinking about letting go. Maybe, but you see, I was having a lot of trouble with my belly earlier, and the trustful cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick, and now it was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You're a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you!
A huge cloud of chocolate gas welcomed from my mouth and flew into the base of the trunchbull.
Bruce Ball.
Yes, miss.
You lied, my didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trustful. And I'm very sorry, but
Oh, as long as you enjoyed it. That's the main thing.
is it?
Yes, Bob Trotter, it is.
Well, in that case, it was very good. Thank you, Miss Trustful.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bob Trotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
I'll tell you when you're full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until they've eaten the entire cake.
But
Nobody eats.
Hey, mistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat.
He can't.
Eat.
He might as well.
Eat.
A single slice, or even two, Bruce. Might be nice, but even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and this, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, surely can't, he surely can't ignore that, Bruce. He might as well, he's quite elastic. Make him school, he's fantastic. Look at him go, Bruce. There's no excuse, Bruce. And after that, I think you want to shout his blues. Oh, something in, you're almost finished. You're giving in, whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
I got a bit carried away.
It's all right, Ginny. We all get carried away sometimes, even me. But well done, Bob Trotter. Good show. Well, come along then, Bob Trotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention that was the first part of your punishment? There's more. The second part. And the second part is choking.
But
No, it's possible, please, you can't.
Did you seriously think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am this time? A weakling? An idiot? You?
don't take me to Turkey. Not that. Please, no.
That's not right.
Oh,
fire extinguisher with the other. Under the flames of their specially designed dress, before they reached the dynamite, blow your head.
I'm sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled at the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly the padlocks pinged open, and the huge chains fell away. The door flung open, and Escapade reached out to catch the wife and the child. Suddenly the flames covered in foam before they could both be blown to pieces. No. The Escapade was just touching the floor, and her hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have a child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? They can't get worse, Matilda.
I'm afraid they did. Because the Escapologist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked him to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her, but always in secret, so that the Escapologist never suspected a thing!
Let's call the police.
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course. I wouldn't know.
I would like to offer an apology for some of the things that have been going on here tonight. They are not nice things, they are not right things, and I would like to state categorically that we don't want any child that might be here tonight to go home and try these things out for themselves. I am, of course, talking about reading books. It is not normal for kids to behave in this fashion. Lays out the eyes, stunts the brain, makes kids ugly, fatty, sweaty, batty, boring, gaseous, and most crucially, it gives them verrucous of the mind. Under no circumstances do we condone such activities. We do so utterly without reservoirs. May I ask, who here tonight has ever read a book? Raise your hands, I can't read your mind. You, ma'am, what's your name? Well, Grayson, don't take this the wrong way, but bookworm, stupid little bookworm reading books like a worm, Grayson. You read books. Books are, well, they're stupid, and so are worms, and so are you. So you're a swarm. There, swarm. Now, we'll all learn from that activity. She won't stop reading books, but she'll never raise her hand in this theatre again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you today the very pinnacle of our achievements as a species. The only reason we even bothered from the unicorns in the first place. Somewhere on a show, I heard that a picture tells 1,000 words. So, Teddy, if you bother to take a look, is the equivalent of like lots of books. Oh, I know from telly, this these people who folds a box. If you know a thing already, but you can change your gender, but just like that. In this joy and endless laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make you wise, 23 minutes plus advertisements. What would we waste our energy? Saying the benches, 1, 2, 3. We sit happily on a lovely balcony, watching people talking and singing and doing stuff. Oh, I know from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever a fella I am. Take it away, son. You can't learn book. Oh, I know from telly. What to think and what to buy. Now I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really, really smart, very, very smart. In this content, in this channels, in this channel, in this panels. All you need, still your muffin. When I really think or nothing, so all would we waste our energy trying to work out Ulysses. We sit happily on a lovely balcony, watch a lot of famous people talking to really famous people. Oh, I learned from Teddy. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever of a fella I am. Who the Dickens is Charles Dickens? Mary Shelley, gosh, she sounds smelly. Charlotte Bronte, Nina Monty, Jane Austen in the compost bin. Jane's story so it doesn't sound nice. Ian, Nicky, and I feel like spewing. William Shakespeare, Schmilliam Shakespeare, a dick. All I know, I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter man. You can tell from my big telly what a very clever fella. It's amazing. You're dismissed to your intermission. No, really, books, Grayson.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to
of each one backwards now, could I?
Backwards.
Using my incredible mind, I grabbed my drill and attached it to the speedometer on the first card. Then using my incredible mind once more, attached it to the speedometer and whacked it in reverse. Within a few minutes, I produced an orange to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, Russians show up, dark suits, nice glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I read it on the program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastic, Erica! I can form an offer all day!
Well, they trusted you, and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a childlike you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go down to your school and tell your teacher you're not to be the hero queen.
What? No.
If she does, I'll have her fired, and you'll never read another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl! Now go to your room, you nasty little creep!
Backwards.
The anthropologist daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This will encourage the woman to greater cruelties, until one day, she exploded.
You are useless. Filthy. Green.
And she beat her, and threw her to a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife? I forgot the one thing that mattered to us most. I love you so much. I should spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the anthropologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Let's see what she can do in the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
Where do you think you're going with those books, woman?
For Matilda.
Not on my watch. There's an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads, aren't you, Bob?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Bob Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and flirtiness and books and stories. That's not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Now where's my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby. Disgusting. Revolting, I say. I say it's time we toughen you all up with a little phys ed. with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion, it's the bouquet of scent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and this air will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell a form of aiding and abetting. A bit of this air will tell us who has a head full of rebellious forms. Toad, toad, just like a rotten egg, floats to the top of a bucket of water. Of insects, the snake that intense, letting go free. The hunger that fires, the odor of the water anarchy in progress. Once we've exercised these limbs, they'll lead to proof for skin. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. Alright, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, discipline. For children who want discipline, discipline issue is an issue. So this will be the legal master in the outcast. Discipline, discipline. The smell of rebellion, the scent of rhythm, letting go free. The topic of the dominion, the home of the sins, the passport of my rotting. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion, the scent of rebels, the beat of to glorious sweaty this singing stinger away. Get out of here!
I'm gonna put it in the church book.
Well,
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
that is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are in fact nothing but a sniveling little newt. Newt cockroach, you did this.
No.
You vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner.
No, I didn't, Arnold! Leave her alone! You big, fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in a prison, in the deepest, darkest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley, with the muzzle of your mouth I shall.
Well, I have without having I see red. For example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head. And someone says red, I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind are billion. These stories delivered to me fully written. And when everyone shouts like they sing like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mom and the telly and the stories would stop. Would just Like I said, into the eye of the storm. Come on, tip over, tip over.
And I tell you, there is nothing that I shall not do. No length to which I shall not go. No punishment I shall not. What is it? The newt. It's heading north. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers.
I just think if we all go home, well, we still can. Matilda, watch. I moved with my eyes. Am I strange? Do you fancy a cup of tea? What do you think it is? This thing with my eyes? Well, I can't pretend I know Matilda, but I don't think that we should be friends. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours. You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains? So they have to squish it out through my eyes? Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's interesting. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you? Oh yes, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar, and a cheat, and a nasty little creep. I see. Come along. Here we are, home sweet home. Are you poor? Well, yes I am. Very. Well, don't they pay teachers very much? Well, they don't actually, but I'm even poorer the most. You see, I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed, and I just fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since. But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed. This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. This floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough. And when it's cold and bleak, I feel no fear. Even the fiercest storms, I am warmed by the sparks of fire. Even when outside it's freezing, I don't pay much heed. I know that everything I need is in here. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very, very kind. But when he died, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine. So when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. And she made me pay her back every penny. She made me sign a contract and even produced a document that said that my father had given her his entire house. But did he really do that? Just give her his house? Well, I find it hard to believe. Just like I can't believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said had happened. You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Lenny? I cannot say, Matilda. But all I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me pathetic. I was trapped. Let's go to the police. What? We have no evidence. Plus, my aunt is much respected.
Who is she?
I cannot say.
Who is she?
I cannot.
Who is she?
It's
Miss Trunchbull?
yes.
WT, Knut.
What?
Miss Honey's told us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You, turn around and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
I told them that's all. Patience, kindness, and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell Angelaka Cetrofremenia Policis.
But that's not a word. You just made it up.
Spell or go to children, and I should warn you, it has silent letters. Oh dearie, dear. I'm so sorry. It was a silent Z. You're going to choke it.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in chokey too.
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
What's going on? What are you doing? Stop this!
Table. X-A-B-Y-L. And me. We can't put us all in something. Banana. G-Y-T-A-B-L. Bully. P-Q-A-W-S. Revolting. P
I've had junkies built for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing from the chalkboard.
Nonsense.
Agatha. This is madness.
No, it can't be.
Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave. Or I will get you like you got me.
No, no.
Right! Right!
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we Toki was left.
Never again. Never again.
Now just when
Till our revolting is done, and we'll have a trunks full revolting, we're revolting. Ah! We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, we sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting is done, and we'll have a trunks full revolting, we're revolting. People become a screaming fool. Take out your monkey stick and give it their ugly sword.
never again will we be anymore.
And Robert pictures on the board.
We're revolting! We can ask me how we were. If enough of us are wrong, all you learn. And all our things why? We're a little bit naughty, so we gotta say it's time to learn. If we disobey at the same time, there's something that the trunks don't get to.
Take our hammer and say you.
Thank you much, that's too far. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N. Revolting time! U-S-I-N-G. U-S-I-N-G. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It's too late for you, we are revolting. We are revolting children, revolting time. We sing revolting A few days later, I received a letter. It said that my parents had pulled the dead, and that I was now the owner of a beautiful old house, which had once been owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Chunky. Who was never seen again. The Chunkies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. And it was all because there was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never able again to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had a need for superpowers, but she was still stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names. Why? Because your twin parent ever fallen sold 154
Tango caused the Russian mafia.
Wait! They're here! Boys!
What have they done with my legs? My good little legs!
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The wormwood is a stupid man, and assumed that I was stupid too. And that is a very, very, very rude and stupid thing to do.
Yes, I'm afraid my father's quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the time, the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards. I can have one of my friends teach your father manners, and one day when he leaves hospital, he will still be very, 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 very stupid. But not so good. What do you say?
That is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as a daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here before it's too late!
Let Matilda stay with me.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I would treat her with love and respect, and I would pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you call me your daughter.
Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are being shown around, so I guess.
Thank you. And so Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms and hugged her. And they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods and Rudolph sped away into